I'm Kim Reynolds of Dogman.com, along with former Husky linebacker, captain of the is it 62 or 78 Rose Bowl team? I always get confused.
78, my man.
Okay, well, we'll let you hang on to that for a little bit. But starting on the Rose Bowl team, a lot of you may remember with Warren Moon and just all those guys back defeated Michigan at the Rose Bowl. But a lot of you haven't seen Mike Rohrback in a long time. You know, what we want to do is talk to you a little bit about an event we've got coming up. But I think people want to know a little bit. Mike, tell people what you've been up to since 1962 or 78, whichever one.
Well, it's been my honor and privilege to be involved in youth sports ministry with Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and then for the last 25 years, along with my wife Karen, Run to Win Outreach, and we run local camps for kids and still do a lot of the chapels for area teams.
You've been around for a while.
Been around, man.
It's funny because I tell people Mike Rohrback, right? And then they know the name, but then they see your picture, go, that guy, we always see him around. We didn't know who he was. So it's Mike Rohrback, and just, you know, we're here at his offices. And just before we talk a little bit about the event we've got coming up, I just want to maybe...
That was not my helmet.
That wasn't.
Trust me. No, I didn't have a face mask on mine. That's just a replica.
But if you want to know why he gets a little loopy sometimes, look at the helmet, okay? But what's even more important, look at the inside of that thing. I mean, that's what they used to do in the old days.
Yeah, that's about what our real helmets look like.
Yeah, but, you know,
it's all good.
Scratched up and everything. But what we want to do is tell you guys a little bit about an event we've got coming up. We haven't publicized it a lot, just on the message boards at dogman.com, but we're going to do a spring football kickoff event. We'll have it at the Seattle Yacht Club on March 23rd. Myself, Chris Fetters, Scott Eklund, we will break down everything coming up for spring football. We'll break down every position. We'll break down last year's recruiting class. Tell you guys some stories that went on in the background that we're not willing to put out online. We'll tell you about the upcoming recruiting class. We will break it all down. In addition, we'll have a charity auction, you know, with Run to Win.
Yes.
My youngest son, Kyle, he's a Young Life leader, and many of you are familiar with Young Life, but a lot of the donations will go to, well, all the donations, all the proceeds from the charity auction will go to Run to Win and Young Life, which will be a great event. We'll have a lot of cool auction items. And again, that's going to be March 23rd at the Seattle Yacht Club. We'll open the doors at 5:30 and go ahead and start the auction at 5:30. Dinner at 6:30. We'll start the event somewhere around 7 and hopefully get done 8:30, 8:45. So looking forward to that event. And an exclusive that we'll only have available. We'll only have available at the auction.
Unveil it.
It's the box. Many of you have seen it. What's in the box, Mike?
Open
up that box.
Come on.
What everybody wants one.
If you don't, something's wrong. This is the deal, man. Iconic mug celebrating a big event in Husky football.
Washington 70.
Oregon 21.
21.
Okay.
Just shut those people in Eugene up. We're only making those available at the event. Cost on the mug is $20. The proceeds will go to Young Life and Run to Win. Great event. And no, we won't mail them. No, if you live out of town, I would suggest check AlaskaAirlines.com. They have flights available. It's going to be an awesome event. It's going to sell out. We're probably about 3/4 of the way sold out right now. So not a lot of spots left. And how do you get it? Just shoot me an email, kimg@dogman.com, KIMG@DAWGMAN. Include your phone number. I'll call you back. We'll get your credit card number, and we will get you fixed up. But looking forward to the event.
It's going to be an awesome evening. I mean, Husky football is back, and the future looks bright. You guys are going to showcase all that. Two great organizations, Young Life, Run to Win. We're going to benefit and be able to scholarship kids to camp this summer.
Again, we're going to talk a lot about football, and I just want to talk to you a little bit, Mike. You're on the sidelines for most of the games. You're down there. What's the feel you get? You talk to all the kids. You've known Justin Glenn, all these guys for a long, long time. You know, just from that time to now, what's the energy like within the program and dealing with Coach Pete?
Coach Peterson has done a marvelous job. He's returned Husky football back to the golden days. You know, he's as close to Don James as anyone I've ever been around. Skip Hall, the former linebacker coach, said that exact same thing. And he is building young men of character who can also fly around and play football. So it's a thrill to just be on the periphery and see what's going on as a former Husky.
All right, I like to make people kind of cringe a little bit and put people on the spot. So tell people your best Michael Jackson story.
Ooh.
Tell people your best Michael Jackson.
My best Michael Jackson story is the guy was unbelievable. I mean, that guy, I remember one play, we're scraping down the line, this big guard came out, and Michael just struck him. This is like a 275-pound guard, and the guy just pancaked. And Michael came over, beat me to the play and made the tackle, and I piled on or something, got an assist. But that dude was amazing. He could play.
Yeah, we've got some stories, but your wife Karen's here, so we'll talk about those off camera.
There you go.
All right. Again, the Run to Win, Young Life, dogman.com, spring football event. Shoot me an email, kimg@dogman.com, and make sure and include your phone number. I'll get back to you. Again, we're about 3/4 of the way sold out, but just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update and let you know what was going on with old number 54, because you were number 54 before Dave Hoffman.
Well, there you go. But I love Hoff. I love Hoff. But, yeah, it's a good number.
Yeah, you just loaned it to him.
There you go.
All right.
But he did way more with it than I did.
Hey, for all of us at dogman.com, we can't wait for the event. Can't wait to see a lot of you guys there.
Go Dogs.